Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Bulls. The man from down under, Josh Giddey, putting on the finishing touches as they get ready for action in Boston. Bulls, Celtics, coming right up. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Now take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at point. And for the Celtics, Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Jaylen Brown, and it's Queta in at the 5. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
To the wing on the left, Buzelis, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Buzelis has got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Brown. Okoro kicks to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's White missing.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
Here's Pritchard. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. We've got recording superstar Jack Harlow in attendance.
Jack's a big-time C's fan, and we've seen him courtside in Boston a bunch of times. And you know what? Harlow's played in the All-Star Weekend celebrity game as well. He's got a nice little jumper. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's White. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Okoro setting the pick for Buzelis. Drops in the tray. Buzelis has got his second basket of the night.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Giddey. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
It's White on the wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey against White. Vucevic is screen on White. Giddey, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brown, good. And it's all knotted up.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Back to Giddey. Latray. Rebound Boston. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
There's Brown with the 3, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Fires for three. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Now, here's Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Bangs on the trifecta. Buzelis has got 9 points.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Now Brown. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got his third basket of the night right there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Tie game in Boston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Aiden Pritchard out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Stan, Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
Changes for Boston. Brown comes in for Chris Boucher. And Derek White subbed in for Anfernee Simons. The Bulls also changing it up. Buzelis is checked in for Jalen Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dosunmu. Brown with it. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. And the Celtics lead by 1.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Outside, Jones. Back to Giddey. Williams has a screen for Giddey. No good on the 3. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Tillman, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Tillman's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Buzelis. Buries it from 3-point range. Buzelis has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Pritchard against Jones. Here's Tillman. Pritchard from outside. The shot misses. Giddey against Brown. Right side, Williams shoots the 3, and Pritchard pulls it down. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Brown wide open, he fired. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Boston making some changes. Kate is checked in, and it's Simons in for Pritchard. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. And here is Okoro. He has yet to score. Okoro setting the big for Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from White. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change, but your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now here's White. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
White the pass to Okoro. And here's White. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. White's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Simons kicks to White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. White's got his first 3 points of the game. Vucevic has screen on White. White with another miss. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, White. Back to Simons. Brown feeling out a bit. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Here's Vucevic. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to review the play.
The previous play is under review.
Monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. So sorry. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Matas Buzelis.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Bulls trail by 4. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Okoro out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Pritchard passes to Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Left side, Brown. Pocket 6. Back to Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. Chicago has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Okoro lays it up off the glass. Okoro's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Well, the Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. White the pass to Okoro. Back to White. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Turn around Jay. It's deflected. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pritchard from outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Bucket is good.
Well, moving Vucevic inside is like trying to move a brick wall.
For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. So, staying after an up-and-down start to his career, Coby White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Coby White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Giddey against Pritchard. Pass to Queta. 5 to shoot. Back to Pritchard. Over Giddey. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Bulls. Tre Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Queta, the pass to Pritchard. They set the pick. Will it go? Queta, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. It's stolen by Pritchard. White, wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead. It's White on the wing. White covering. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got that bucket in no time at all. White's got 9.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Pass to Brown. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White looking around. A crossover. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 11.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Queta. Brown inside. Covered by Okoro. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Now Jones. 6 to shoot. And White kicks to Okoro. A putback. It's good on the putback. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Steps back. Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Anthony Simon. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Tillman in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston Five. Jones against Pritchard. On the wing, Giddey. Three-pointer. Boucher with the rebound.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Chicago leading by 4. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. And there's the drive.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. Pritchard feeling it out of it. Drills the three-pointer.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Baseline J on the way. Giddey, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Jaylen Brown checked in for Chris Boucher. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allen. And Jones pulls it down.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
First free throw is good.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Brown the pass to Simons. Brown down low, defended by Dosunmu. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brown.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Brown drives in, rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Jones. Vucevic a screen on Pritchard. Jones, no luck.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
To tie it up. And it misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Big time Cam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Some changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Dosunmu. Oh, up top to Jaylen Brown.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Giddey with it. Vucevic, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
He gets it to go.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now Giddey. Shoots. White pulls it down. Celtics trail by 3. Jaylen Brown to tie it up. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
White is double. And he drives. And it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now Brown. Green from outside.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be. Clutch performer, and he does it again.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him. Giddey. White with the double team. Vucevic, strong move off the glass.
Big Vooch with a big bucket. That is clutch.
Outside Brown from outside, and here's the three.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And he banks the layup in.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. A three-pointer. Good.
Great pass by Vooch. One of the most skilled bigs of his generation.
Here's Brown. White fires. The response triple. Answers back.
He's been in a big spot or two. Get it to NBA champ Derek White.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game. Well, he's been resourceful tonight. Not wasting opportunity.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a two-possession game.
Celtic Entertainment.
White, that's in there.
Well, he's the guy they want with the ball when it matters. White takes pride in that.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreak. They can't make the second free throw either. Listen both.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
And down goes the free.
Wow, they needed that from Josh Giddey. Huge basket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count. Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Frames it from downtown. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And the officials are headed to the scores table to review it. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling.
The previous play is under review. After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it after looking at the replay. They ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish.